What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Gacharic spin Halfway to the Beyond. This was requested by Paul as one of his monthly requests included in my Patreon membership. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. He wrote that Halfway to the Beyond is a very emotional and personal song to the band. It's from their 2024 Let It Beat concert. This was around the time they decided to slow things down and weren't going to put on that many shows for a while. When you combine that with how personal the lyrics are, you'll understand why they're so emotional. That sounds very cool. I'm really excited. I'm loving this Gacharic spin journey and all their different sides, exploring all their versatility, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got today. Seeming to be more on the emotional side, which is very cool. If you want to be like Paul and support me and my channel, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can request songs, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content like this one. You get requests included monthly and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it. Beautiful song. Yeah. There are so many different things going on again. I love it. Great drum fill. really emotional. Yeah, towards the end of the song, you could really see what Paul mentioned in his message, that this is very emotional for them. I love that they're also showing that, because it's instantly so much more authentic. It's so honest. It's so sincere, and that combined with the awesome music that's going on makes it a really great song and an amazing performance. Like I said, there were so many different things going on again, so many different elements, so many changes of dynamics, of pace, of mood in general, of atmosphere. They're once again showing their versatility and creativity all in one song, all in 4 minutes. They're able to build this beautiful atmosphere with beautiful piano melodies. This time some great clean guitar riffs or melodies. I think it was the first verse. I don't know if this really has like a typical song structure, but in the beginning with like the clean guitar and the bass, they're working together, kind of both reflecting or contrasting melodies, but it then also builds up into a pretty energetic rock section. Overall, there were sometimes just subtle guitar melodies, guitar riffs thrown into it that just give it a little extra spice. This song make it special. Of course, also the bass doing the same thing, like we know by Gacharic band, not just playing root notes or something, but adding melody to the song. And even though this song is a lot about atmosphere, about the vibe, and about emotions, it still has this unique progressive Gacharic spin touch in it that you can hear it's them, which I think is awesome. The drumming is again very energetic. There was at least one pretty long and very cool drum fill, and the rest of the time the drums is responsible the most for the dynamic shifts, for building up, for changing the pace here and there. All the instruments just work together perfectly again. And to that, of course, once again, amazing vocal performances. I always laugh when they kind of change the vocalist. I think that gives some movement, some depth to the song, which I think is pretty cool. So Angie, Hannah, and Oreo all had their lead vocal sections in this one, which I liked, but also when they then sing together, some great harmonies that make the song sound very full, also give it something special or add something special. And especially the way Angie performs and the emotions she can transport, the range of different deliveries, the range of emotions she can show just with her vocals is very impressive. I really like it. And also the lyrics, seem to be really emotional, seem to be really personal. I think they're talking about a theme that's recurring in their music. I read the translation, and one line I really liked was something like, I'm not trying to be something great, I just want to be proud of myself. And that's a message I really love, because it's also something I've talked about a lot on here in different reactions. And I think it's also one thing that they are talking about in the song, that it's not always about achieving big things or striving for something huge, but it's also about finding value in everyday things, in maybe smaller dreams, also finding purpose in something smaller, in relationships, in being there for your loved ones or whatever. And I think they're also talking a little bit about reality, and that it's just not like everything you ever dream of will come true, and it's a little bit about accepting that, but also about moving forward, about not giving up. Maybe change your dreams, but definitely do not stop believing in them or talking about them, and overcome that fear of chasing dreams, of talking about your dreams. And it's important not to give up, even if you fail sometimes. There will always be setbacks in life. There will always be dreams that do not come true, but it's not a reason to stop. And like I said, it's maybe also sometimes about re-evaluating your dreams. Focus on small things, focus on little things, focus on everyday wishes, cherish them, and you will probably be happier than if you just concentrate on like one big thing and then will be disappointed in the end, because that can happen. But it's important to move on. Thank you so much, Paul, for this request. It was another awesome Gacharic spin song, a lot about atmosphere while still having this signature Gacharic spin edge with some progressive elements, awesome vocal performances, awesome harmonies, some changes of pace, some changes of atmosphere, some really beautiful passages, some pretty powerful and energetic passages. Just another very versatile song that carries a lot of emotion, especially in this performance. You could see it in many of their faces. Not everybody, I feel like. Tomozo and the drummer, which I've forgotten the name of, are pretty much always smiling, no matter what. So, but I think the other ones were very emotional, especially Angie, also in the way she delivered this song, made it feel really authentic, really sincere, and I loved it. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.